So, ninth week is complete, and why don't we start this week off with something we did after our staff meeting on Tuesday. I let the guys all sit down and hit the camera with some famous Master Ryanisms. So, oh look, my good buddy Ken's calling. Ruining this, Ken! We're getting into it, let's go.
Do you not agree?
I can't want success more than you want success.
I just want to get this one clear. It's, I can't want success for you more than you want it for you. Let's get that one right, Lucas.
We just said that.
Guys, listen to me. Nobody ever got good at martial arts by being a
Meow.
Harry Vanderchuck on there, huh? Dropping that knowledge, bro.
Yes, sir, is not the answer. I need more. Did I squeak at the end? Yeah. No. Y'all are kings of saying yes, sir, but y'all ain't kings of doing nothing.
Oh, man.
Guys, this is a joke.
You guys always make everything harder for yourselves. I don't understand.
That is a really good one. I do often have to say.
Apparently I have a very distinct walk, so at this point everybody decided that they wanted to enjoy showing off their version of how I walk. Enjoy.
I walk like a shark. Sharks always have to get stuff done. They always have to eat something. If they don't move, they die.
I don't know if that's verbatim how I said that, but I definitely said something like that before. Probably said that before. So if you, and that means a lot, and I hope you would also be honest and say, Master Ryan, it wasn't your best class if it's not my best one. So I only want honesty. It's the only place where we grow. So if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. Principles are key. Your standards are key. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's really, really powerful. It's really important. So I have like a standard for when I clean. Cleaning isn't like my favorite thing to do in the world, but I have a standard for it. And I do my best. And when I clean things, people notice, wow, this looks really clean. I go, well, that's my standard. Right? When I teach a class, no student left behind. And I don't mean like the public school system in America where no student left behind means even if you're failing, you got to push them through to the next grade. We don't leave anybody behind. I mean, everybody's going to know what they need to know and we're going to get them there.
Exactly.
Right? So see, these are some of my standards. And I want you guys, I need you guys, but it doesn't matter what I want or what I need. It matters what you guys do. You guys got to have standards for yourselves, and they don't have to be my standards necessarily. I mean, I hope you would follow the ones that govern our martial arts school here. Yes, but I really hope you guys start to really think about what are the things that govern me? What principles rule my life? When something's dirty, do I clean it? Do I give my best? When I teach a class, do I give my best? Do I make sure every student leaves happy, sweating, and accomplished? What are some other things that we could have good principles on? Once I complete workout number 3, I get to eat this guy.
Here we go, like, yeah. Here we go, like, yeah. Young girl on new action, trying to get me. Young girl on new action, just talk to me. You are alone, because you are
Alright, so that was 10 minutes, top rock, push-ups. Top rock as long as you can, drop down, pump out 10 push-ups. Top rock as long as you can, drop down, pump out 10 push-ups. Do that for 10 minutes. Woo! That's a workout, baby.
One of my third-degree black belts, his name is TJ. He's had a goal for a long time that he's wanted to do something more than point sparring, which is how we fight and we compete in sport in Tong Sudo or a lot of other styles of karate. We do a point style of fighting, so it's not full contact. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's pros and cons to everything, and we don't need to get into that right now. But TJ's had a goal to step into the ring and do an amateur full contact fight for quite some time. And what he's decided is, you know, he's 30 years old, he's only getting older, and he doesn't want to continue to put it off. So he's got a really good attitude about it. You know, he's like, I might not have enough time to really prepare as much as I'd like to. His fight's going to be on March 4th. That's only a couple weeks away. But I don't want to have this goal and be 60 years old one day and regret that I never did it. So I'd rather just prepare as much as I possibly can and get in that ring and be proud of myself that I did it. So I'm really excited for him. He asked me to help coach him. Of course, my answer is going to be yes. And we got into our first nice long training session this week. So we got some good work done, and I think TJ's going to do a really good job. He's a great guy. He works super hard. He's very, very strong. So win or lose, he's going to prep as much as he can, and he's going to do amazing. So here's a little bit of footage of our training this week.
There we go.
Watch the dick shot. Yeah, you don't want to end up like me. We're not training that. 5, 6, train the dick. We're Shaolin monks. 9, 10. Sit there hanging off the fucking
All right, I have so much more footage for this week, but we're already at 12 minutes, so I'm going to cut it right here and leave you guys with a couple final points. Final point number 1, involving the last little bit of footage with TJ. TJ brings an amazing point to the table. If you're looking for the perfect moment to do something, you're going to create 1,000 different things that's never going to make it the perfect moment. You have to make it the perfect moment. Sometimes you just have to dive into things head first. So I'm very proud of TJ. TJ reminds me in this moment because at first I was like, TJ, you know, I brought him a bunch of ideas not to make him not want to do the fight, but just simply to say, you know, TJ, is there more time that we could have to prepare? Could we do a later date? And he really just brought it back to, I'm prepared to face the consequences. I don't want to continue to wait. I've wanted to do this for a while. And that's awesome, you know. Just because I'm a higher rank martial artist than somebody in a particular style, it doesn't mean that one cannot learn from another. TJ and I are both born the same year. We're both 30 years old. I respect him as a man. It has nothing to do with martial arts, as a man. And I choose to learn from my students as much as they learn from me. And TJ reminds me that you don't always have to wait for the perfect moment. You have to jump into things. So, I mean, that's kind of something I do on a regular basis anyways. I'm one of those guys that just likes to do things and get things done. But I hope people that watch this, who are always striving and looking for the perfect moment to do something, you can learn a little bit from TJ. The next point, I was teaching a class on Thursday night, and one of my students I noticed was kind of dogging it, and when I walked over simply to watch, not to say anything, they picked up their energy, they picked up their spirit, and they started to do really good. And it brought me to a point. Don't do things or want to look good or whatever it be just because somebody else is watching. The whole idea behind integrity is that you do the right thing even when no one else is watching. Right? So if there's trash on the ground, don't pick it up to look good or look cool for somebody else. You pick it up because it's the right thing to do for the environment. So with that, especially as a black belt training in the martial arts, the black belt attitude is that we always do things with the best of intentions. So don't train and train well just because your teacher is watching. Train and train well and make yourself the best you can be for you. You do martial arts for you. You don't do it for any other reason than to make yourself better and to understand your spirit at a higher level through mental and physical training. So don't do things based off somebody else watching or not. Do things because you want to be the best that you can be. So those are some final points that I want to bring to you guys for this week. Maybe what I'll have to do with some of the extra footage from this week is just make some smaller clips and put those smaller clips out on Instagram and whatnot. As always, this week I got a comment from somebody all the way from the UK saying they love watching the vlogs, the videos. That makes me feel amazing. So again, thank you guys for watching. Remember, more than anything, I do this for people to gain some inspiration and motivation from and hopefully push towards some new goals. Not really so I can benefit from it. So the benefit for me is that you guys grow and be better people. So I'm super grateful that you watch. And that's really all I got for you. Peace.